The thing I love so much about coffee is just the way it can be so different from different parts of the world. So you can drink sort of really chocolatey, nutty Brazilian coffee, or you can have like a really floral, sort of delicate Ethiopian coffee. It's just there's so much variety within coffee. So my favorite way of making coffee probably would be Chemex. I think it just makes a really clean brew, and that's what I'm always looking for when I'm brewing coffee. Like sort of strong clarity of the flavors, nothing interfering with the flavors, and I think the Chemex really works well for that. The filter papers sort of are one of the best you can get, so they really do give that sort of clean, bright taste if you're brewing some good coffee through it. For the last year, I've been working towards opening up my own roastery. So yeah, I just did a lot of information, and I worked with some importers here in the UK, and they sent me a lot of samples. So I cooked all those, tasted them, and then I landed on this first coffee that you got to taste, which was the Segera Lot 3 from Ethiopia. And I just thought it was a really special coffee, and Ethiopia is my favourite origin, so I wanted that to be the first coffee I roasted to be from Ethiopia, so I was quite happy to stumble across that one. Yeah, so we started at the end of June, so we've only been going a few weeks, but like I said, it's been a build-up of about a year of pulling together ideas and sort of getting it off the ground. But it's been really good. We've had a really positive response from everyone who's tasted the coffee, and I've just been sort of getting it out there to people. And yeah, people are really liking it. And it's been a bit of a weird time to start, what with everything going on in the world. But I think because in the UK we got put into lockdown for about 7 or 8 weeks, I think it was. So that really gave me the time to focus on building the website and doing all that side of it. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to launch it now. It's now or never. I'm just going to go for it and see how it pans out. And it's been really good so far. And yeah, I've been very happy with it. Yeah, so another big part of starting Abstract was I wanted to sort of really champion transparency in coffee and in the coffee supply chain. And a lot of coffee is obviously traded, bought and sold using the C price, which is regulated by the stock market, which there's no guarantee of covering costs for farmers. There's no guarantee of profits. In fact, some farmers might lose out on their seasonal crop by selling it through that. So it's not a really good system for selling coffee, but most of the world's coffee is traded on that. But when you get to the specialty level, you have the sort of chance to change that system by paying for quality and making sure the farmer can get a profit, which they can invest back into the farm and then improve the quality of the coffee even more. It's sort of like a positive circle that keeps giving. We can pay more so they can invest more and have a better quality of life, but then grow even better coffee. So it's really worth getting into that sustainable supply chain sort of. So with our first coffee, we paid $2.75 per pound, which is 96.4% more than the fair trade price for coffee, and 170.1% more than the C price, the average C price for 2019. So that can really make a positive impact for the farmers at origin. And even though fair trade is a better price for the farmers, it still doesn't guarantee that they'll generate a profit, whereas we know they've made a profit from the price we bought it for. So it's a fair price for the farmer. We get a great coffee out of it, and we can roast that super clean and make it really tasty. And then I really wanted to provide that information to the consumer, because a lot of roasters say, oh, we pay a good amount for our coffee, but what is a good amount? People don't reveal what this amount is. It's not sort of within the context of anything. A lot of people don't know how coffee is traded, how much it's traded for. So to provide the figures really makes you see the difference buying this kind of coffee can make to people. Well, we're still really new, but I'm hoping to just obviously expand and release new coffees. We're going to work sort of seasonally because a lot of people don't realize that coffee is a seasonal product. So we want it as fresh as possible, straight from origin. So our next coffee, we've already picked out samples, and it's actually not even in the UK yet. It's still in transit from Ethiopia to the UK, so it's on the ocean right now. It's not going to be here till mid-August, but we've already picked it out and it'll be coming straight to us. So that'll really get it fresh, and we can get it roasted up and sent out, and then we'll be expanding on our range, but always sort of changing our single origin offerings. We're not doing any blends or anything. We want to just really showcase single farms or washing stations and their coffees and their work, and just sort of champion single origin seasonal coffee. I'm Joe Walker, and I'm the owner of Abstract Coffee Roasters.